I think the one thing that is maybe holding you back is maybe you're not like thinking about like what you're like communicating to your opponent when you're fighting. You know what I'm saying?
I've never thought about it like that.
When you fight somebody who's at a level where like you're actually like communicating to each other like what's happening, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I'm establishing this. Like, are you gonna think about this? And then like when they start having to think about it, then you have them think about something else that counters that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the funnest part of fighting games. Let me say that first. Alright, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be coaching Slime. He's I played him in a tournament once a long time ago, right? It's just
You whipped my ass, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember that being kind of close, I'm not gonna lie, but
I mean, it was a close 2-0. I'll take that.
hey, that's still close. Maybe play a first to 5 and then we can review it after.
You got it. I'm down.
Alright, bet.
Actually, yeah. Oh, nice throw. That's sweet. Nice parry.
Thanks. I'm in the back there. I think I'm dead. Nice.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
Nice. Unlucky. Oh damn, okay. That scaled harder than I thought. Never mind. Oh, that was bad.
Nice. Oh.
I'm doing the same thing, I'm not gonna lie when I play Jay.
Oh, that was really nice.
Oh damn, okay. Oh, nice shimmy.
Nice.
Oh, I missed the legs.
Whoa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, I thought I could walk under. No. Okay, that's tough. I saw a gap where I could walk under, so I started walking. That's fair. That's bad. Ooh, that's bad.
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Oh, nice level 3. Fireballs are bad. I gotta walk in. On the fireballs.
Nice.
+2+, damn. That was awesome.
Must be.
Oh, 600. Damn.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take that. I made a mistake, but I'll take that. Oh, that fucking... I got hit with the fuzzy. No!
Nice.
It's -2. I should punch that. Dude, these overheads are so like sneaky. I don't notice them and then I get hit. version. Oh my god. Whew, I got scared.
Nice.
Nice. Oh damn, okay. Alright, so the first time it was a lie, I promise. I was joking. I did
I
better
don't
than I thought,
know.
I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was really close every game though. Like, and not even trolling.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue, it's like, not issue like from my gameplay, just issue that stems from my gameplay, is that every time I get like a really close set, it's always like, I never win. I'm just like right there and I make some dumb mistake. That's I think my big, like I think, what is it? A lot of it stems from, I have to make some really risky play, but I don't. That's what I think it is.
Honestly, I was just like really focused on trying to win, so I didn't notice anything. I really didn't notice anything glaring. Like every set that we
Really?
played was close. Yeah. Oh, I do think I did notice one thing off the rip.
I'm opening up my notepad, what is it?
So the first thing I noticed is like at the beginning of every round, you kind of stopped doing this later, which was good. But like you would usually wait to see if I do anything, and then if I did nothing, you would just fireball like that, right? I think you like adapted to it fine. I think it was just like it was kind of like consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was like a pattern to notice in a long set. I think in like a ranked set that's fine though. You know what I'm saying? As like
Yeah.
a test. Cause like usually if nobody does anything off rip, I think it's good to like throw a fireball because they're usually not gonna like wait and jump. But I think that like in a longer set with somebody you might know, like who you've played against a little bit more, they might know that like pattern and then like try to wait and then jump or something, you know.
Right.
I'm a little curious. What was this? I noticed that you like grab randomly sometimes.
Oh, it's a fake fireball. Me and my friends like tend to play a lot, and they're somewhat better than me. And so if I go into stance and hold stance, or if I fake a throw, or if I do a throw, it looks like a fireball to them, and so they try like Cammy level 3 half screen or whatever, and I get to block it and punish. So I was thinking if I can get you to jump and I can DP, but I didn't DP here. I don't think. I think I forgot to DP. Yeah, you see,
Oh, okay.
I forgot like the second half of the whole thing.
Did you go for it? Oh.
I meant to go for it, but I was like, my hands didn't do it. In my head, I was like, I should DP here, and I just held up back. Not up back, but up
okay.
block.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about that, but if it's good. I haven't seen any Chuns that I fight against do that. So that makes me a little bit like, I don't know how good that is, but maybe it is
Yeah.
good. I don't know.
It's mostly against people who like I notice are watching for movements, you know. Like if someone's like, oh, I see them press a jab half screen, I'm gonna press a half screen heavy button. I'll try doing that. But if it's against someone like I noticed you were more patient, I stopped doing it.
Personally, I'm no Chun expert, so I'm not sure. But personally, I think that like throw tech is a little bit like, it's like a little bit like long. The animation is pretty long, so if I drive rush or something at that time, you're just gonna get hit, you know.
Right.
And a lot of times when people are looking for frames, it might be better to like throw a jab or something, you know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Also, I don't think a lot of players are like trying to react to fireball startup frames unless it's like really obvious, you know. One thing I'll say about your defense as well is like through the set, I think you played like really solid. Like I feel like your understanding of risk reward is pretty good, right? So you like you're like open to taking throws and blocking and stuff like that, which I think is good. But I think that like over time I realized that it was kind of predictable, you know what I'm saying? Like it's smart, but it was like a little too safe, you know what I'm saying?
Is it like I'm playing so good that it ends up being bad because you know I'm gonna make the good option?
Yeah,
That sort
yeah,
of thing?
basically,
Yeah, okay.
basically, yeah. Because like every time I had you in the corner, I was like, he doesn't want to do anything too committal. He usually just wants to like block, take some throws, and then like block my strings and like wait to like get out. You know what I'm saying? Like very patient defense. which I think can be is very good like over the long term. But I think like in a long set like that, you usually want to mix in some sort of like mix up a little bit more. I would say, you know.
Yeah, like XGP or wake up jab. Got it.
You're like a really good player, to be honest. So like you're getting to like a certain level to where like it's more about like understanding how your opponent plays and then countering them more than it is like doing the most consistent play style. You know what I'm saying? And I think that like maybe you were erratic before and then now you've like figured out the way to be consistent. But like now that you're like getting higher and higher, I feel like the next level is going to be like really understanding how your opponent plays and then directly countering that. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly think that like in our set, you were like super solid. Like you have a good understanding of the game, you know, like good options and you like go for them. But like I think the one thing that is maybe holding you back is maybe you're not like thinking about like what you're like communicating to your opponent when you're fighting. You know what I'm saying?
I've never thought about it like that.
But it is a very I think that's the funnest part of fighting games. Let me say that first. It's like when you fight somebody who's at a level where like you're actually like communicating to each other like what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I'm establishing this. So like are you gonna think about this? And then like when they start having to think about it, then you have them think about something else that counters that. You know what I'm saying? But the interesting thing is you have to know who is worthy of that type of communication. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like if I don't have to use my brain and I can just do like a very linear playstyle to win, I'm just gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, I have like a plan that I'll like do that's like pretty autopilot. I would say like you already have like that type of playstyle. You can do that type of playstyle, but then like if the opponent shows that they can adapt, then you need to like start playing the conversation. You know what I'm saying? But if they're just losing to your flowchart, then you could just win with your flowchart, then just use the flowchart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. It's like whether you play very dynamically or you play like flowcharty depends on like what your opponent makes you do, you know. But not everybody's worthy of that conversation. Like it's actually very detrimental if you think too in depth against somebody who's not thinking like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like you'll be like, oh, I'm like threatening this. Yeah, you're like, I'm threatening this. So like they'll think about this and they'll counter with this, but they're just doing the same shit every time, and then you just get hit. You know what I'm saying? I like this option you went for here actually. Backdash on wake up. I think that's a good option. Yeah.
There I was trying to be like, hey, you should stop throwing me.
Yeah, that was a really good option.
That was a bit too greedy for me, I think.
Let me see.
Just going for the drive rush, I think it was a bit too telegraphed because you can just buffer the level 1.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Like I think you're just in range for a meaty here. You don't need a drive rush, you know.
I think her back throw doesn't really give solid meaty unless I have to like, I don't know the back throw meaty in the corner because it's so weird. It's like 13 frames. It's like, I don't know. It's really weird math. I have to test it, but I think you get heavy fireball at worst.
Oh okay. Yeah, I think
test it out.
Because if you drive rush here, it's like guaranteed reversal, right? They're just gonna react to your drive rush. I'm like buffering in this situation. You see me like buffering, so like when I see you go green, I just tap the button because like I don't think you can block in time. Yeah, but if you like just stay stationary, then it's like I have to like actually think about if I should reversal or not. Whereas if you go green, it's just like obvious to me, you know.
Right. Okay.
I think that you should go for 10 check kicks more, to be honest. It doesn't give you Oki?
Mid screen, it gives me some Oki, but it feels kind of fake. And then in the corner, it gives me like really, really good mix up.
I see. But I still think that's your best like reactionary anti-air.
Right.
Just because it covers a lot of options. The air to air is cool, but I think like the TK is better. I don't even think you get Oki after air to air, right? I do think the 10 check kicks does more damage and probably gives you better offense, though. I think that this was a little bit expensive.
Yeah, I disagree with that play, honestly.
Yeah. Usually when I'm like around 3 bars, I try to avoid 3-bar drive rush. Because like, if you don't get anything off of this situation, it's like really bad for you, right? Because like after like this, look at the like drive situation here. It's like super good.
That's when I realized it was a mistake. I saw 1 bar versus 5. I was like, yeah, this is bad.
I wonder if I like burn you out here. Oh, I do actually. I think. Yeah, basically that's all to say. Like, the 3-bar drive rush when you're pretty low is like pretty scary. Just because like
Yeah.
if I don't fuck up here, you're burned out and in the corner from a feng shui combo. You know.
Yeah. I think my original thought process was I just wanted to like keep the pressure going because this is the one chance I had to like really win the round. But I think the risk reward was too scaled in the risk side.
Yeah, I think that like the important thing to think about though is like I get like your I guess I'm a little confused by like you saying like, oh, this is like my one chance to win the round because you actually have the life lead. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what is it? That's how I felt in the moment. I don't know. I had the corner, I had the life lead, but I tend to like disbelieve. I don't know how to describe it. It's a mentality thing. I had the life lead, the drive bars, the
yeah,
super,
you had full
everything.
advantage.
I was like, what if I lose? That's the worst part. It's like I always second guess.
Yeah, I think that like that just comes with like I guess like there might have been like
I didn't-
background pressure from like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I want to like really try to win, you know, like win this round, you know? But I
Yeah.
think that like you kind of want to like step back and take a look at like the actual scenario and like see if you're advantage or not. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you're fighting, it doesn't matter if you're fighting like a better player or a worse player or like, you know what I'm saying? You always want to just like make the best percentage play regardless of that scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even when we were like, I think it was like the 5th game where you're like, I want to like, here comes the reverse 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
feel like that mentality is like, oh, like I really want to like win now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I think real improvement comes when you just try to make like the best play given the scenario. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not necessarily like, oh, like, because like in
Yeah,
this
it would be
situation
okay.
you feel
Yeah.
pressured. Like you told me you felt pressured to win, even though like you're in full control of the game right now. I think that like what a better play would have been, like I think everything's fine here, but like if you just don't drive rush here, you're still in massive advantage, right?
Mhm.
If you just like play footsies in this range, just like back up and play footsies or something, you know, that like puts you in still in control. But instantly this, I'm in control now. You know, you
Yeah,
just
I
gave me
heard
like
you
full
immediately.
control of the round, you know, just with
Yeah.
that 3-bar drive rush, especially because I end up like breaking the defense. And then it's like now it's my round, you know. I'm
Yeah,
favored to
yeah.
win the round just because of this one decision, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas
Do
like
you have any advice on how to switch that mentality of like, even when I'm winning, I feel pressured, or like, oh, they're gonna do something crazy, or oh, they're gonna do this and that. It's like something that's always been like in the back of my mind as I play. Even if it's against someone who I know is incapable, I'll be fighting the most like in my stream. I call them the Johnny Burgers playstyle. They're like complete idiots, you know. Like respectfully, they're complete idiots. They be hitting buttons. They be hitting like 10-frame buttons on defense against
Yeah.
newbies. You know, those be that playstyle. And even when I was plat, like against these types of players, I mean, now I can't. Now I don't lose to them. I lose to more like advanced Johnny Burgers, right? But before, it'd be like I'd be fighting the most
there'll be Johnny
idiotic player
Burgers
in
at
the-
every level, bro.
Yeah, there's Johnny Burgers like every time I run into one of these guys, it's like I always assume the best, even though I know they're not gonna do the best thing. It takes me forever to get out of that mindset. Do you have any like advice on that?
I think that like you should like be okay with like with losing more, you know? Because like ultimately like it doesn't matter. Like winning now doesn't matter at all, right? You want to win like when it's like a tournament set or like something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like really I think like when I started improving more was when I like started like literally not caring if I win in ranked or in like a set like this, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like an ego thing, you know what I'm saying? Like you just want to
Yeah.
like you just want to like satisfy your ego by beating somebody, but I think that like you kind of have to like let that go and just be like, oh, like it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I'm just going to try to like make the best play every time and like get a feel for my opponent and like counter them and make the best play. And like if I lose, I don't care. I'm like getting better. You know what I'm saying? There's a very simple like fix to this specific scenario. That's more of like a meta point. But like
Yeah.
basically like I have this problem as well. Like if you're around 3 bars and if you're on offense, just don't drive rush. Like like recognize that like you're like around 3 bars and you don't want a 3-bar drive rush. Like here, just like keep the corner and like let your drive gauge like go back up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it'd be totally fine to like medium punch here and then like you're at safe range. You don't have to cancel in the stance. Like we're in
Right.
footsies at this point. We're playing neutral again. We're playing neutral with like even drive bar and you have the corner, which is like good for you, you know. That just opens up way more options for you that won't like put the round in my control, you know. Whereas like this is only good if you like if it actually hits me, but this gives me an opportunity to get out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like super risky. Yeah. I also have that problem too though. This is like you're at a level where like you have the same problems everybody else does. It's really about like who makes less mistakes, essentially. Yeah, this is like another like meta thing, but I got this against you like decent, like kind of frequently. It's just like minus frames into parry. You just have to like be aware that like if that's happening after somebody does something minus, you might want to like walk forward and threaten throw, because then you get punch counter throw. It's like really good, you know.
Chun-Li and Burnout is crazy. Like this character gets like 1,000,000+ frames. 17 million
the kicks.
The heavy kicks are so good.
Yeah, this is just another instance of the like the do nothing fireball, which I did catch on to later. But you did adapt, so I think it was good.
Mm-hmm. You're so fast.
Yeah.
I should have been DPing more. That was reading the throw.
Yeah, I like this level 3 a lot. This is really good.
Yeah, this is to burn you out. That wasn't even like for corner carry, yeah, but I just want to burn you out.
Yeah, I think that was good. I just like got the level 1 off in the string. It's hard to predict when somebody's gonna do that. You just have to like take your best guess. The one thing I will say though is I think the second DI is a little bit like you notice I'm pressing buttons, so like you might want to DI, but like that puts you at like basically almost burnout, you know?
Yeah.
And like this only hits me if I like press buttons. And like
I was waiting for the heavy kick, I'm not gonna lie, because you know Jury has that heavy kick, heavy punch frame trap. I thought you were gonna do something like that.
Yeah, but
So
I think if you think about it from like my perspective, right? You see how like I'm like almost out of burnout.
Oh yeah.
I'm not like gonna try, and I'm like also like past mid screen, so like I have so much. I can just block and wait. You know what I'm saying, for my stuff to come back. So like I think that like maybe walking forward or like doing something else is better than this, just because this is like I'm probably not gonna press anything because I'm waiting for my drive to come back because it's this close and I'm like mid screen.
That makes sense.
The interesting thing is like I saw you're so low, that's why I dive kick. Even if you like block my dive kick, you're getting burned out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's another like this round. This set is a good set to end on because I think that like this is a good example of like you kind of having a round, but then a couple key mistakes like caused you to lose it. You know what I'm saying? Because you were like fucking me up actually. Like after that level 3, I was like I'm cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think an easy one to like kind of encapsulate that is don't 3-bar drive rush when you're like close to 3 bars. You know what I'm saying? That's like a very big mistake that I do to this day. I'm trying to eliminate. And yeah, I think if you just like clean up a couple things, like you'll be chilling, bro. Like yeah, you should come back to a round 4. I feel like you can fuck some people up. Yeah, let's get sesh. I think I'm definitely down to play some other time. So.
I'll let you know.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the coaching, bro.
Take care, bro. See ya.
Subscribe to Trunks on YouTube, y'all. Y'all heard it from here.
Thanks, y'all. All right, peace, bro.